this baby in theaters, you gotta see it in IMAX, because the visuals, they were stunning.
The visuals were stunning. Batty, gotta see him. Stop the lies. I had to call her out. Shut your lying butt up. This shit looked like a streaming episode. Keep on shilling. Mandalorian doing. Nigga miss me.
Gracias por ver la esquina de Jody. Thank you for watching Jody's Corner.
Mandalorian and Grogu, The Adventures of freaking Grogu. Trailer sucked. Shouldn't have been a film in the first place. Disney Star Wars is dead. They have no idea what they're doing. Kathleen Kennedy put it in a box 6 feet deep and then dropped it down 2 more feet. Shout to the 16 feet deep Hokage, member of the $500 club. Grace Randolph, shill of the week, decides to come and shill for Disney to keep her access, to keep getting invited to the premieres, to keep getting her goodie bags and all that bullshit. And plus, Grace Randolph absolutely is garbage. Here's what she has to say.
I just saw The Mandalorian and Grogu. This guy, still a total badass, but this guy, pretty much totally worthless. Now, I can't review the movie until Tuesday, May 19th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I will tell you, if you're gonna see this baby in theaters, you gotta see it in IMAX, because the visuals, they were stunning.
The visuals were stunning. Batty, gotta see him. Stop the lies. I had to call her out. Shut your lying butt up. This shit looked like a streaming episode. Keep on shilling. Then a lot of the products, a lot of the interviews, the first reactions have come out from a lot of different people, and they're doing exactly what I thought. They're mixed. A lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people are saying it's either utter trash or it's fire or it's garbage, boring, waste of time. People are going back and forth talking about how mid the movie is for the most part. I'm not surprised that this is basically what's going on is you're going to have your Disney shills, you're going to have your Disney Star Wars fanboys who are going to say what they want about the movie. So your fanboys who don't know any better are going to say, it's awesome, because, you know, that is what they do. They're going to say how awesome it is, and then the actual real critics are going to say the truth, because, you know, we like movies, and not even just critics. We're talking about people who are real Star Wars fans, but also aren't crazy, and they actually care about Star Wars, but they also know what constitutes having and making a good movie. Okay? It gets divided first reactions from a thrilling adventure to one of the weakest Star Wars movies, and a snooze fest from the people who said freak the freaking, I forgot what they call it, the embargo date. Screw the embargo. We're just going to go ahead and say what we want, because this movie sucks, and I'm not going to wait a week before I could tell y'all that this movie's garbage. It's clearly garbage. To say that the visuals are great when we saw the trailer, that clip that they showed, that we looked at, was garbage. Low quality, colors, sharpness, all of it looked bad. And here is Grace Randolph saying, watch it in IMAX. Pay an extra $10 on top of the actual price to watch something that was made for streaming on a bigger screen. This is the definition of shilling. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to watch Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to watch it. I am not going to give Disney my money. I'm currently on a boycott Star Wars, and I've been on that for a very long time. I sat back and watched episode 7, and I have an episode 7 rant on my channel. I watched episode 8. There's an episode 8 rant on my channel. I watched episode 9. There's an episode 9 rant on my channel. We are not doing this anymore, at least over here on the Jody's Corner side. let them people shill all they want, but we're going in and going to call you people out. Grace Randolph, shill. Why people listen to anything that she has to say about certain movies, it's kind of crazy to me, but I understand. Niggas cap. She's thick. They want to have sex with her. She's a woman. A lot of nerds follow women because they're women. I get it. But bruh, this type of shilling, if I did this type of shilling, y'all would be on my head for it. But I get it. Shill's gonna be shills. Star Wars fanboys are some of the worst. They're gonna watch, and when it was crazy because Keon said on Wednesday, we know Mandalorian Grogu is shaped up to be the least performing Star Wars product in film ever released. Ever. That's going all the way back to 78. Or 77. When did the first Star Wars come out? I think 77. Anyway. Ever. Right? I think it was like $50-something million opening weekend domestic. The numbers are around there somewhere. Abysmal. Even lower than Solo, a Star Wars story. And Solo, a Star Wars story, wedged between, I think, what was the second movie? Episode 8. Whatever. Episode 8 and Episode 9. It was wedged between. Episode 8 was so bad that the Star Wars fans created a boycott to not watch Solo. And many people did not watch Solo. Solo lost a lot of money. And even Solo, with the Star Wars official boycott from the fandom, is still projected to make more money than Mandalorian and Grogu this weekend. That is crazy. With all of that, knowing all of that, Keon was saying, that $50-something million, $60 million opening weekend, that's not the general public no more. Those are the Star Wars fanboys still running to go see Star Wars product. That's all the fans. Because the general audiences that were there, that are still here for the MCU, that are mildly here for the DCU, are no longer here for the Star Wars universe. And I'm thinking about that. I thought about that and it kind of blew my mind. Wow. That very well may be true. Star Wars fans are the only ones that are going to give this filth money because a lot of them are fanboys and they don't know any better. Some of the Star Wars channels, Star Wars Theory, that guy, fanboy. I heard that he since changed his position after it became not popular to suck Star Wars D. He has changed, but miss me with that. I have my freaking rant episode 7. He was there sucking up episode 7. Sucking it off. This is awesome. Miss me. So these fake fools is trying to act like they down with the real what time it is about defending the product for what it used to be, like the prequels and the original trilogy. Y'all fake, bro. Y'all fake. And y'all can't get aboard this ship. This ship has like 19 people on it. The ones who were speaking out against this all the way back in 2014 with episode 7, bro. It's a very limited exclusive number. And I'm the captain of it. And I say you can't get on. Grace, you don't even want to get on because you're on the Disney ship. You're on the Disney cruise liner where the staffers are molesting little boys and shit. That's the team you have chosen, continuing to shill for a company that doesn't deserve it. A company that doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about the children, in fact, abuses said children. A company that turned their back on Johnny Depp when Amber Heard lied on him and then found out, God dang it, that Johnny was right and tried to come back and apologize. Nope. We will not have it. Keep in mind the people who switch up, okay? Keep in mind the people who switch up because you can't trust everybody on YouTube. There's this game that people play, the Shilling game, the YouTube game. Say things that most people like to get likes and views, even though you don't really believe the shit that's coming out of your mouth on your videos. You're saying it to cast the wide net. They rather cast a wide net to get a lot of fish. But Jody Joe, I'm all about the truth and being real. I got a fishing hook and one line. I'll sit out there for 3 hours, motherfreaker, and I'm catching my bluefin tuna, 10,000-pound bluefin tuna that I could sell for 18,000. But at least they do have their subscribers, right? Man, I got quality over here, bro. I wouldn't trade 1 for they 10. I wouldn't trade 1,000 for they 100. I'll tell you that. Beware these people, these false prophets, talking like they know about this Star Wars and this pop culture in these movies, because they really don't. They're playing the game to keep you activated, to keep their algorithm going, and that's just a road I can't go down. We need to call these shills out for when they shill and do stuff like this on TV for the public to see. Mind you, Grogu is a child's product. Probably the most successful child's product of the last 5 years is little Grogu. And here is what they see on national television, their Mandalorian doing. Nigga miss me. E-man?
I think it's sad when people do shit to get perks. You know, they'll do whatever it takes to get perks. They'll say, this is good, that is great, this is that. To get the opportunities, far as like with companies. And I feel like that's what Grace is doing. And with Pedro Pascal, it's like, bro, you ain't never in your life showed this homosexuality shit in anything, and now you are. It's like you're really trying to follow the fucking clout. You're trying to follow the wave of it, bro. And to do anything to get the bag is, it's wild. It's wild as shit. Because no way in hell, all the movies that you ever played any type of gay role, played any type of shit like this, bro. You play action, comedy, all type of stuff, but never played a homosexual. Now, this is the thing. In far as like, as you so-called say, the Star Wars fans, Star Wars will never change because they will always accept, they don't want to see change. They want to accept whatever it takes. So when whoever runs it,
they fired Kathleen, they hired this guy. Dave Filoni is a Star Wars fanboy's wet dream. They love and worship him. They think he's the savior. This is the guy that made the Obi-Wan series. He's behind Boba Fett too. Oh, he's behind a lot of mid-Disney Star Wars projects.
So he's gonna be probably worse than her.
But he did the Clone Wars. People love him for that. He is still eating off the clout of 25 years ago. He's eating off of making Clone Wars that came out 2 decades ago.
Clone Wars was good.
Say it. It was fire.
It was good. I ain't gonna say fire.
And because it was fire, this guy's awesome, right? I'm not the type of guy.
You gotta bring for like if you
have to be consistent.
Yeah, especially live action. You gotta completely live action as well too, man. Because you can't just constantly just, all right, I'm about to do this cartoon shit.
And he's dating a man in real life. Okay, Bo, she must be talking about Pedro. Okay, she's just behind. Let me see. Refresh our stream, y'all. I turned it off, I think. Go ahead, E-man. Go ahead, keep going.
It's really sad how you would keep continuing from, like you said Clone Wars, and then you're not even putting the substance in. Like when you take Kathleen Kennedy part, bro, the world is looking for a good Star Wars movie. We seen the prequels, you know what I'm saying? We seen even the classics. We're looking for something different, something better. And it's like, you can't keep tricking these fucking fans who so-called say they fans to take whatever it is just to basically like, I'm just gonna get this extra buck. That's not it. You can't do that, man. And that fucks up that fucks up with fans at the same time. That pushes real fans away. You can't get the general population because the general population.
He was the executive producer of Ahsoka. He did Ahsoka, that mid-trash series.
You hold Luke Skywalker completely.
He did the Mandalorian. He did the Book of Boba Fett. That's enough for me to say you're sauce.
And people are still pissed off about how you get Luke Skywalker, who's supposed to be this all-powerful, and then this motherfucker just fades away. Nah, that pushed general population away. That pushed real people who are fans, who are real fans of Star Wars away. You can't have shit like this. So they have to correct this, man. You can't have that. You can't have that. Because you're ruining, you already ruined what Star Wars could be. Like, shit, you should have had, you want to do some shit, you should have had the shit where Patty was going to bring out her movie. You should have had some other shit, at least to give us some type of substance. This movie shouldn't even be coming out. This shit should still be on Disney Plus.
He directed, was a supervising director for 33 episodes of it. So, yeah, he did the Clone Wars. And people are giving him love for
Clone Wars
something
is
that
tight.
came out a long time. They're giving him love from something that happened when Obama was initiated as president. When he first got in the presidency, nigga.